Howard Stern Show.
Are you a painter?
I do paint, but
watercolors?
No, I use acrylics and oil.
I see.
And Tony is the real painter.
Is he really though? I mean,
Yes.
he can really. He drew a picture of me once. I have it hanging.
He is so supremely talented, and he has a storytelling ability when he sings that is very powerful. And what I've really learned from this experience is that is paramount above all things. You know, in a world where auto-tune is running everything, what happened to telling a story with the song? Why does it have to be all this? You know, because
I agree with you.
From a scientific perspective, you know, music, when you tune it that way, you know, it's really just mathematics.
Yeah.
Right.
You're listening to a tone that now we've decided is the right version of the pitch. It's the right inflection of the pitch, and every singer is made to sound the same.
In other words, it is cheating, as you were saying. It's cheating in the sense that you're cheating the listener out of a real emotion. They're listening to a mathematical equation.
Well, it's like eating McDonald's instead of, you know, having a gourmet meal that was made by your grandma.
Do you respect the singer-songwriter more, like what you do? You write the songs, and a lot of people now just buy a song, right?
Well, you know, I respect singer-songwriters, and I respect amazing singers that are given amazing songs. But look at Whitney
Tony
Houston.
Doesn't write music,
look at Whitney Houston. No, Tony doesn't.
Interprets a song.
Right.
Yes, but Tony, you know, I mean, he's been singing jazz for, you know,
his whole
60
life.
years. But
are you shocked a guy his age? Tony's like 80-something, right? Are you shocked?
88.
88. Are you shocked a guy his age can still sort of be around and be relevant in show business? It's pretty shocking, right?
He's incredible.
Yeah, he's pretty wild guy.
He's pretty incredible. I mean, and you know, I gotta say, I've been around a lot of stars when they walk into the room, and nobody really tightens up the way that people do when Tony Bennett walks in the room. When he walks in the room, everybody sits the fuck up and straightens out and is quiet. There's a respect that surrounds him that is really incredible, and it's inspiring to me, because I was sort of going, well, do I want to keep doing this music thing, you know, and trying to like keep up with the dance music Joneses?
Are you going through that right now?
Well, I went through that already. You know, I was going, do I want to do this? And, you know, working with Tony, you know, I want to sing and I want to write good songs.
Right.
And I'm going to take the next year to write songs and, you know, travel.
Is that the game plan? You're going to write songs for a year and then go in the studio and record?
Yeah, or, you know,
You're not going to travel to weird countries, are you?
Well, I probably will.
Really? Not Eritrea, are you? Where are you going? What weird countries?
I'm not telling you where I'm going. I'm going to get followed. I'm not telling you where I'm going.
How do the Little Monsters feel about you doing these kind of standard songs now? Are they upset with you? Do they only want you to do pop music? Or
No.
are they rebelling? Or are they?
No, they've been very excited.
And supportive.
Yes, they've been supportive because...
Is that the goal, to bring the Little Monsters into this kind of music?
My goal working with Tony was to expose as many people that aren't in love with jazz to jazz, and for them to fall in love with it the way I did when I was a little girl. You know, I've been listening to and singing jazz since I was a baby, and this is, you know, I will say, you know, 5 Grammys later, and, you know, I've sold, you know, 20 million records, and then, you know, with all the singles I've sold, it's like upwards of 60, 70 million records. You know, I gotta say the proudest moment has been singing with Tony Bennett and watching my father smile.
Wow.
I mean, it's just like the family heritage. I'm Italian. You know, Tony's Italian. You know, his mother's an immigrant, Penny a dress from Italy. So is my family. You know, there's a connection between us that is much deeper than, than
sex
and shallow and anything like. It's nothing. I mean, I'm not saying that to just tell you off or anything. I just mean it in that. You know, it's very powerful, and you know, I'm with you. You look at, you know, there's 60 years between us, and you know, you've got me kind of standing there in my funny hats, you know, next to Tony Bennett and my bra, and I'm singing, and but for what, and I look at it and I go, wow, this is bizarre, but wow, it works, and it's so beautiful, and
it's a connection,
and it's just because, you know, when the cameras aren't the funniest thing happened yesterday. The cameras weren't rolling, and it was freezing outside. I had this white dress on, and I was chattering my teeth, and I look over over at Mike and Tony, and I go, I feel like a goddamn polar bear up here. And he laughed. The belly laugh out of Tony was so funny. And that's the thing is I
You
laugh,
have a good time with him.
I laugh with him like I laugh with my buddies that are, musicians in their late 20s, early 30s, that we hang out and we shoot the shit. He's an old cat.
The Howard Stern Show.